Buenas. Welcome to the Keeping It Real podcast with Sulma, the swearing therapist. Hi, I'm Sulma Williams, a licensed clinical social worker who likes to keep it real and swears a lot. Are you superstitious? Today, I'm going to dive deep into this very cultural thing that affects a lot of people, me included. Oh my fucking God. I was so superstitious growing up. So I was born and raised in Buenos Aires, Argentina. We are big on soccer over there. And since I was a little girl and I started watching sports, if my team won, I would make sure that the following week I was wearing the same outfit to help my team win, to help with, providing them luck. And is this magical thing that we believe that the future is in our control if we wear that lucky tie or that perfume or that jersey or Tuesday the 13th, Friday the 13th is big over there. I think that here it was more like Friday the 13th, but in Argentina growing up, Tuesday the 13th was a big deal too. I mean, it is a big deal too. Another thing I was very superstitious about was celebrating my birthday before the day, right? Like, so my birthday is at the end of the month, on the 29th of the month. So if anybody will tell me like, oh, happy early birthday, oh my God, I will have a fucking panic attack because I will think that I'm not going to make it to my birthday if you told me in advance. So if you told me before my birthday. And then now I'm old, okay? I'm going to be 60 in a few days. So the thing is that last year for my birthday, I had a couple of friends who couldn't be in town or available to celebrate my birthday with me. And they asked me if we can celebrate early. And as scared as I was that I was not going to make it to my birthday, I accepted the invitations and I didn't die. Clearly, here I am, right? Like, so I took that as a lesson learned. And this year, I am celebrating my birthday in advance, right? Like, so I'm using the entire month as pre-celebrations. And I'm not scared that I'm not going to make it to my birthday this time. So I'm able to actually enjoy the pre-celebrations, right? And the thing behind this is like my entire life, I was a prisoner to this magical thinking. If you remember from a couple of episodes back, we talk about cognitive distortions, and magical thinking is one of them, right? Like that we are in control of the outcome. If I'm wearing a certain thing or not wearing a certain thing, or stepping out of bed and putting my right foot on the floor first on Friday the 13th, whatever it might be, right? So what it does, it actually creates a lot of anxiety. So we do these rituals to avoid anxiety, but what we are actually doing is creating more anxiety. Because if for whatever reason I forgot what fucking underwear I was wearing when I got an A on that exam, and now I'm freaking out because I have another exam and it's like, and I want to get an A, and it's not because of my fucking underwear. It's because I studied that I got an A, right? But I was doing my part to keep the luck on my side. for the World Cup in 2022, I was wearing exactly the same outfit, right down to the underwear. I will wash it after the game and then don't use it until the following game. And that is, and I was watching the games from here, from the United States. But as I was watching videos from people in Argentina watching the games, it was very similar. Like, oh my God, Laura, what are you doing? You were not sitting there last game, so you had to sit there and blah, blah, blah. So it helped me understand how cultural this was, because, I haven't experienced that much here in America. But in reflecting back, and my friends are surprised that I'm pre-celebrating my birthday and all those things, and they mention like, oh, I thought that you didn't like to do that, right? And I'll see it. Actually, a friend of mine mentioned like, it's a sign of growth that I am allowing myself to pre-celebrate. But actually, it was so ingrained in me that my friends were conditioned that we are not fucking doing anything until the 29th, right? Like, so I want to invite you, if you are suffering from this cultural thing, that like your mom may have been superstitious and that's what you observe, or your grandparents, or whatever it might be, or it's part of, like, the cultural aspect of growing up in your family. I will invite you to kind of like take little steps to break this pattern and observe that, okay, you didn't wear that jersey and your team won anyway, or you wore that jersey and your team lost. Hello, like, what's going on, right? Like, and when we start applying logic to this, we become free, because I can actually enjoy the game independently of what the fuck I'm wearing. So if I want to wear the jersey, it's because I want to wear the jersey that day, but not because my team's luck depend on me. So as you reflect on your own beliefs and experiences, I'll invite you to start by breaking them down, identifying them, and then doing the opposite of what you have been doing and see what happens, right? Because most likely nothing bad is going to happen. But also, you're going, if you have any feelings like I had and I have, you're gonna realize that, oh my God, I'm so free to enjoy, to live life, to do whatever the fuck I want. So I hope you found this helpful. Is, let's start breaking those barriers to that increase our anxiety and don't allow us to enjoy our lives. I wish so. My sister's birthday is on the 28th of the month. And she is the complete opposite of me. Like, she was like, oh, I don't give a shit. Like, give me my present now, right? Like, so I wish I was free like she is throughout my life, but it's never too late. So I'm free now. Okay. Let me enjoy my freedom now, I guess. And I wouldn't drive on Friday the 13th. Like, I will have a coworker or a friend picking me up. Like, the extremes that I went through to avoid certain things. And now it's like, okay, like, let's come back to fucking reality, right? Like, so let's challenge that belief. Let's do something different and observe what happens, which most likely is that fucking nothing bad is going to happen. So please let me know in the comments if you are superstitious and if you identify what it's coming from, and if you are thinking of start breaking those barriers and become free and being the owner of your life and start enjoying more. I hope you find this helpful. Please like and subscribe, and please follow me on Instagram at the Swearing Therapist. And I talk to you next time. Bye.